I'm back, but I have to close game because there's no music. Close game. Close game. Close game. Sucks. Maybe one of these days I need to check my audio driver. Can you close game? Let me open Task Manager. Maybe that'll fix it. Close. Oh, now you're gonna close. You close immediately after I click Task Manager. What the fuck? What the fuck? Am I back? Also. Hopefully I'm back on stream. Open, just be patient. Please do not be any crackling audio. Please. Please. Ah. Look at nothing. There's no crackling. Alright, thank you. Alright, we're back. We're back. Hey, I am back. Okay, good. The dim lights flicker outside of the diner. This is too traumatizing. This is... I know it's the beginning of the game, but... It's too much. It's too much. Alright. It's almost been an hour since closing. The booths are, okay, good. It sounds... The booths are wiped down, the chairs are stacked, and the kitchen has gone quiet except for the low hum of the vents. It's just you and the cook, not too trauma. Okay, you just mentioned the cook. Now I'm reminded how much I can't cook. How bad I am at cooking. This is an attack on me. Alright. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna use the aftercare, but who knows? It's just you and the cook now. Snow, you're gonna stand there zoning out, or you're gonna clock out tonight. The clipboard sits at the edge of the service counter, half hidden beside a stack of receipt paper. Everyone else's names is already there. Only one line is still empty. Yours. Pick up the pen and scribble your name, Snow. Alright, let's head out. Oh, a clipboard? Why would you ever say that? Why would you ever say that? My dad died because of clipboards. Oh, that's a cute cat. It's okay. Oh, it's a cute puppy. Oh. Okay, I think I'm fine. How the door? Oh God! I remember when I lost a fingernail because of a door that actually happened. Oh God, no, I need an aftercare for the aftercare because I died. My mom died to a dog. Oh, stop reminding me. All right. What's bullied me back in high school? I actually did lose a fingernail because of a door. Long story short. I was in in a gas station as a child, trying to go to a restroom. It one of like big steel doors got onto one of my fingers, and months later, basically, the fingernail was infected and it fell off. Anyway, horrible story. I'll give you some aftercare. You even said what I was saying. Damn, I'm traumatized just after hearing that. I think I'll need some aftercare. It's a scary world out there. Oh, he's a good cat. Oh, I give so much of these cats a kiss. Oh, balloons. Oh. I died to a balloon. Alright. I'm secretly a ghost, alright. I don't know how that works. Anyway. The two of you head out the door, locking it behind you. The cook heads in towards the parking lot, waving a goodbye. No, I'm not gonna do that bit. Alright. You're thankful the night's over as you head out to the street. My dog died on the street. Alright. I think this bit is getting overdone. The cozy lights of your workplace hum behind you. October. I remember October. It was just before September. I remember September. As a creepypasta fan. Alright, anyway. Why the fuck am I talking about that? I don't know. I'm traumatized by overdone bits and I need it. Oh my god. I think I need aftercare because of the bot that just entered. Hold on, let me go back. I need aftercare because of the ads that block me from opening my camera app. Alright. I know some creators of the games I play watch my VODs. Well, you have. But some other ones of like what is it called? The FNAF one that I played recently. And the detective one I played. I forgot what that one was called. I forget the names. Oh yeah, Daybreak was the FNAF one, and the other one, what was that one? But yeah, those two creators or people that have worked on it watched. So they could watch this one and be like, what is this? I get traumatized by creators getting into my comments. It's traumatizing. Because what if they judge me? Alright. There you go. Anyway. October should be crisp and cool. Instead, the air is thick and warm around you. Your body aches. Mispronunciation. It just scares. Alright. Oh, the overdone bits. Okay, I know I'm traumatizing you. I'm sorry. I'll give you aftercare. Okay, done aftercare. Alright. You debate taking the normal route home, the well-lit one with houses, porch lights, and the occasional passing car. But the shortcut is faster. And you're so tired. The job really takes a toll on your body, and the new medication that your doctor put on isn't helping. You thought that your new prescription would help soothe your anxiety, but you notice you've only gotten more and more tired in the week you've been. Turn down the alleyway without thinking too hard about it. The streetlights are sparse, only one flickers. There's no wind, only cars. Just your footsteps. And then another pair crunching behind you. Crunch. Crunch. You stop and silence follows. You resume walking, and moments later you hear the footsteps behind you again. Matching your pace, step for step. Slowly and carefully, you stop and look over your shoulders. At first you don't see a figure, just darkness. Then shadows start to separate from each other. You spot a human-shaped figure several yards back. Your face is obscured by the night's darkness. It's fine. Maybe they just live around the corner. Around here. You resume walking. And the street suddenly feels too long and too quiet. The flickering streetlight buzzes above you, casting jagged shadows across the pavement. You debate what to do. I don't know. I don't know. Ignore them? Straighten your shoulders and keep walking. If you don't acknowledge it, maybe it isn't real. This kind of choices. Oh god. My dog died because of choices. They had to choose between food or chocolate. They chose chocolate. I made a choice once. It was the worst day of my life. I think I feel better now. Alright. The footsteps grow closer. Closer. They're not even trying to master your pace anymore. You're overtaking it. You risk a glance. He's only a few feet behind you now. Why are they so fast? Maybe they're exercising? You look forward again. Don't react. Don't encourage it. Just walk. Your pace quickens despite your command. The footsteps behind you adjust instantly. A presence fills the space at your back. Too close. You can feel the heat of them now. A gloved hand catches your elbow. Let go of me! Twist sharply, but their grip tightens. Your other hand comes up fast. Covers your mouth before you can scream. Your back is forced against them. Your heart slams wildly in your chest. God, I really thought you'd pay more attention to your surroundings. I was so prepared and nervous for nothing. Struggle harder. Her nails scrape uselessly against fabric. Finally something non-traumatizing happens. I was getting kidnapped, finally. God. Nails scrape uselessly against fabric. He shifts his weight slightly, adjusting you effortlessly. Please hold still. Something cold presses against the inside of your arm. You freeze. No. Sting comes a second later. You gasp against his palm. Your muscles weaken almost immediately. Your knees give out. He keeps you upright with ease. There we go. The world tilts. The streetlights above you blurs into a halo of yellow. Your fingers twitch weakly against his sleeve. The mask hovers at the edge of your fading vision. How easy. Darkness pours in from the edges of your sight. The first thing you notice is that you wake up. When you wake up, it's warmth crawling into your skin. Body feels heavy, like you've sunk into something soft. For a few seconds, you don't open your eyes. You almost drift back under. Your head throbs dully. You swallow. Then you open your eyes. Try to push yourself onto your elbows, only to realize your wrists are restrained to the metal frame behind you. Revelation makes your vision swim. You're chained to a hospital bed. There are several hospital beds, spaced evenly across the room. Identical frames, thin mattresses, and white sheets. Except yours. Yours has a soft, heavier blanket tucked carefully around you. Curtains hang from rolling racks back next to the bed. A kind meant for privacy. There's a computer next to your bed, turned away from you. Your stomach tightens. You don't remember coming here. You were walking home, the streetlight, the footsteps, a hand, something sharp in your arm. Memory rushes back all at once. The mask, the voice. Your heart begins to race. You throw your legs over the side of the bed, yanking on the chain. Thump, thump. Heavy footsteps echo from somewhere nearby, coming closer. Your pulse pounds in your ears, and he steps through. No mask, just the familiar face. Dr. Mercer? Your voice cracks. He pauses mid-step, like he wasn't expecting you to sit up. Good. His tone is calm and cynical. Exactly like it is in his office. You're awake. Mind races with a million questions, but you can't verbalize any of them. Instead of you mutter out, "You're my doctor." He smiles. "Yes, you're a doctor." He gives you a small restrained laugh. I suppose I should have led with that. He sits down at the chair in front of the computer. And I suppose it would be more fitting for you to refer to me by my first name now. You do remember what it is, don't you, Calvin? You do remember seeing it every time you made an appointment at the clinic. Of course you remember what it is. Well, or you know your name, obviously. He turns the monitor towards you. And if I didn't, it's all in your medical file. Sure hope there won't be any needles. Then we'll have... No, that's non-traumatizing. Needles are non-traumatizing. But a computer? My mom died because of a computer. Alright. If I didn't, it's all in here in your medical file. He leans closer, his arms resting on his knees. Everyone who has ever used a computer has died. Think about it. Alright. I've been taking care of you for a long time. He stares at you hard. You're almost unable to control your breathing. You have so many things you want to ask and yell at him about. Why in the fuck did you kidnap me? Tilts his head slightly, thoughtfully. Curious as always. Are you gonna experiment on me? Did medical school not do it for you? No. Well, I'm conflicted about doing that sort of thing with you, Snow. He pauses, rethinking his words. Experiments always carry some sort of uncertainty. He gestures to the room vaguely. Yes, I do work in here sometimes. It's not the most conventional practice, but... He looks at you again, softer. I'm not sure I want to risk anything with you. You're far too valuable for that. What? As if that's supposed to reassure you. Calvin exhales slowly, as if settling into something routine. Well, suppose a general checkup would be a good place to start. Start what? You don't ask and you're not sure you want the answer. He rises from the chair and rolls it aside. He approaches the bed. He sanitizes his hands before slipping gloves on. Like this is a normal appointment. Pulse first. His fingers wrap around your chained wrists, gentle and professional. Like nothing about the situation is wrong. How steady his touches. Prefer this over the pulse oximeter. He keeps his gloved fingers over your bare skin. Heart rate is elevated. That's expected. Why? Why? Oh, blood pressure is elevated. I wonder why. All right. He releases your wrist and reaches for a blood pressure cuff. He wraps it around your arm with practiced efficiency. Try to relax. I'm chained to a bed. He hums softly. Yes, that would do it. The cuff tightens. The pressure builds. Slightly high. Again, expected. He removes the cuff and sets it aside. Then he reaches for a thermometer. Open. You hesitate. And its gaze sharpens slightly and you comply. A few seconds pass in silence. No fever. Good. He steps back slightly, studying you. Now, I need to monitor you for side effects. Midazolam, the sedative I injected you with, is generally very safe, but dosage and injection aside can influence onset and recovery. You drugged me in the street. Calvin doesn't react to the accusation. I assure you it was done properly. He lifts your arm slightly, inspecting the crook of your elbow. Any lingering numbness, lightheadedness, nausea? Breathing quickens and he notices. It's important that you answer honestly. I need to make sure you're stable. You don't answer. Afraid that you'll start panicking more if you try to talk. He reaches towards your face. You flinch. He pauses. Don't worry, I'm just checking your pupils. His thumb gently pulls down your lower eyelid. I want you to tell me how you're feeling, how your body will. His face is inches from yours. Reactive. Good. He smells faintly of antiseptic and something warmer underneath. Vanilla soap, maybe, or skin. He withdraws and sits back in the chair and makes a few notes on the computer. Well, physically, generally speaking, you seem fine. Are there any health concerns you're worried about, Snow? This situation? Throat tightens. For a moment, you can only stare at him. He asks the question so normally. Like this is an ordinary appointment. Like the restraints, the locked door, the soft weight of the blankets are all normal. This situation. You kidnapped me, drugged me, and dragged me here. So yeah, I have some fucking concerns. Calvin doesn't react the way you expect. Doesn't look offended or angry. If anything, he looks thoughtful. It's a very harsh way of putting it. Is it wrong? He folds his hands together on the desk. It's inaccurate. You tackled me, woke me up. I woke up tied to a chair. A bed. Doesn't matter. I'm in a room I don't recognize. What part of this is inaccurate? He studies your face for a long moment. You're frightened. That's understandable. Sudden transitions can be disorienting. Don't do that. Do what? Talk like this is normal. Talk like this is some kind of appointment. A faint crease appears between his brows. I am talking to you normally. You seem to be the one struggling with that. You abducted me. I brought you somewhere safe. Against my will. He tilts his head slightly. You were struggling. So? Someone had to intervene. You don't get to decide that. For the first time, his voice lowers slightly. Someone had to. He sighs in defeat. You know, despite this disagreement, I'm really looking forward to our future together, Snow. He leans forward, chin resting in his hands as he studies you. But for now, focus on resting. Be back first thing in the morning, and immediately after work. He rises slowly, stretching. Good night, Snow. For a moment, he looks like he wants to say something more. He doesn't. His footsteps echo up the stairs. The lights flick off as Calvin leaves. Can't see anything, not the walls, not the door. You won't even be able to see your own hand if it were in front of you instead of restrained above your head. His footsteps slowly move on the floor above you. Then a door closes somewhere. Then after that, the house goes quiet. You stay still for a long time. Your eyes strain, trying to adjust. But there's nothing to adjust to. It's completely dark. Your body doesn't respond the way it should. You're not as strong as you used to be. A wave of nausea rolls through you. The thought of tonight's events circle through your mind. You're dragged here and locked in some stranger's house. Maybe your doctor, but he's still a stranger. Heart starts beating faster. Listen for a movement, for footsteps, for anything. But the house stays silent. Eventually, you curl into the most comfortable position you can, staring into the dark. Sleep doesn't come easy. Staying awake becomes harder. Exhaustion pulls you under. You wake up slowly. For a moment, you forget where you are. The restraints on your wrist remind you, I want some coffee or something to drink. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the coffee to be made, then I'll get a cup. I'm sorry if you have a family member or something, or have gone hurt by by some coffee. Here's for you. All right. Anyway, My dog knows a stray dog whose owner got burned once. Alright. You blink a few times and look down. Something feels different. Your clothes. They're not the ones you were wearing last night. The fabric is soft, clean, and comfortable. You don't recognize them, and you don't remember putting them on. You stare down at the unfamiliar clothes for a long moment. A small piece of paper rests on the mattress beside you, close enough to read but just out of reach. You lean your head towards it, squinting. I had to go in today. I meant to greet you this morning, but you were fast asleep. I'll be back around 4 p.m. Please try to rest as much as you can. I don't have a fucking clock in here, so I don't fucking know what time it is. I want you feeling well when I return. Love, Cal and Finn. Stare at the note. 4 p.m. Look around the room. There's no clock, no window. Nothing that tells you what time it is, or how long you've been here, or how long you've been waiting. Knowing he'll come back at 4 p.m., suddenly he feels useless. The house is completely silent. I'll test the restraints. Shift slightly on the bed, and the restraints creak. Your eyes move to your wrists. They look tight, but Calvin isn't here. If there's a time to try something, it's now. You pull. The metal digs immediately into your skin. Grit your teeth and pull harder, nothing. The restraint barely moves. Twist your wrist, trying to slide through. The edge of the cuff scrapes across bone. You inhale sharply as pain shoots up your arm. You stop. For a moment, you just breathe. You try again harder. The mattress shifts beneath you as you strain against the restraint. The metal bites deep into your skin. Ah, a sharp sting tears through your wrist. You gasp. Arm spread across the cuff. You don't have to see it to know you've broken skin. Oh, God, I don't want to do that. Oh, God. Don't like to. You sink back into the mattress. Your muscles ache from yesterday. You stare up at the ceiling. A note sits beside you. 4 p.m. The number circles your thought, but it doesn't mean anything. There's no way to measure the hours. For all you know, it could be the afternoon. You try to relax and do what he says. Rest. Every time your eyes close, the same thoughts come rushing back. How long has he been planning this? How long has he been watching you? How long until he comes back? Eventually, your thoughts start to blur. Not quite sleep, but something close. Time passes, slowly. Eventually, you hear the front door click open and close. Still resting. Good. His gaze lingers, draping across your body in approval. I wasn't sure you'd stay there. Very glad you did. Calvin sets something onto the desk before settling into the chair beside the bed. Now, there are a few ground rules we need to discuss. His voice is calm and steady, the same tone a doctor might use when explaining a treatment plan. The situation will function much more smoothly if expectations are clear. Stare towards the wall, refusing to look at him. Continues anyway. First rule is very simple. When I tell you to do something, you will do it. You will do it when I say it. And you will do it without unnecessary resistance. Second rule concerns your health. You will eat the food I give you. Nutrition is not optional. And I have no intention of watching you deteriorate because you decide to be stubborn. Authority in his voice makes it clear this is not a suggestion. Third, when I am at work, you will remain here and wait patiently for my return. You will not damage the room, the restraints, or anything I have provided for you. Fourth, you will treat both yourself and me with respect. That includes the way you speak to me and the way you treat your mind and your body. He studies your face to make sure you're absorbing the information. The fifth rule may not apply immediately. but I prefer to make things clear in advance. On occasion, I may bring someone here for the purpose of experimentation. You feel sick. If that happens, you will not interact with them. You will not speak to them, assist them, or attempt to interfere. You will simply ignore them. The way he says it is disturbingly matter of fact, as though he's discussing equipment rather than people. The chair shifts slightly as Calvin adjusts his posture. You'll follow these rules. Things will remain comfortable between us. No, if you choose not to follow them, I will be forced to correct that behavior. He lets those words settle in the air for a moment before continuing. Now that we've addressed that, his tone softens slightly. There's something else I should clarify. He finally glances in his direction. Calvin is watching you with calm, steady focus. Our relationship. The words land strangely in your ears. You may not fully understand it yet, but that will come with time. From this point forward, you and I will operate as a couple. Breath catches. He speaks as though the matter has already been decided. That means you are my partner, and I am yours. There's no question in his voice, no hesitation. What? When did I agree to that? Kevin watches you with the same composure. As your reaction is neither surprising nor particularly concerning. You didn't. For a moment he studies your expression, as if allowing you the time to process what he has decided. Agreement is always necessary for something to be true. That is not how relationships work. A faint smile touches the corner of his mouth. Ordinarily, I would agree with you. Under normal circumstances, relationships develop through mutual interest and gradual trust. However, our situation is slightly more complicated than that. He leans back in his chair. His posture relaxed, as though discussing a minor disagreement rather than a reality of your captivity. I needed to intervene in your life. That intervention comes with certain responsibilities. Kidnapping me wasn't necessary, though. Forcing me into a relationship with you isn't necessary either. Calvin exhales softly through his nose. I'm aware that is how you currently interpret it. But from my perspective, this arrangement is most effective way to ensure your well-being. He tilts his head slightly, studying you again. Relationships are built on responsibility, care, and commitment. All things I am already providing. The logic in his words feel disturbingly practiced. You can't just decide that we're dating. I already did. I've been responsible for your care for quite some time. I've monitored your health, your habits, your stress levels. I've adjusted treatments when necessary. I've invested an enormous amount of time and attention into your well-being. It's because it's your job. He ignores you and gestures lightly towards the room. And now I've removed you from an environment that was clearly not supporting you. I'm feeding you, monitoring you, and ensuring your safety. I'm accommodating your needs, Snow. From my perspective, the distinction is fairly small. God damn. Fucking, I hate him. That is not what a relationship is. Calvin considers that for a moment. Perhaps not in the conventional sense. But the label is still accurate. Try not to show how nauseous you feel. By his definition, Calvin must have been mentally in this relationship for a long time. So many questions, you aren't really sure where to start. I'm gonna choose the I hate you route, because I fucking hate him. I hate you. I hate you, bitch. Anyway, do you ever plan on letting me go? Calvin inclines his head slightly, as if the question were naive instead of hostile. No. What do you mean, no? You can't just. He interrupts with a quiet hand gesture, almost impatiently. I mean exactly what I said. Your safety and well being are my responsibility. I don't like this triangle beard thing. A guy with that facial hair was the one who manufactured that coffee maker that burned that owner. He's horrible. Anyway, at this stage, it requires that you remain here. He leans back in his chair. Your life was not compatible with the care you require. Care? You call this care? Yes, it is care. You've proven that you're not ready to manage your health and safety on your own. Until you are, you remain down here to ensure nothing happens to you. Leaving is not an option. I see no reason to entertain the idea. There's something wrong with you. He ignores your comment. For a moment, the room settles into a heavy silence. Then, without acknowledgement of your words, he rises from the chair. He turns towards the door, swinging it open and sauntering back upstairs. Hear clinking and clanking from the room above you. Then he comes back with a bowl in his hands. Seamless from its surface and thin, waving strands, carrying a subtle but unmistakable scent across the room. It takes a second for your body to react. The smell is warm and savory, and it makes your stomach flutter in a way that is both sudden and deeply uncomfortable. You hadn't fully registered the hunger until now, but it asserts itself quickly. You haven't eaten in a while. He sighs, disappointed. That isn't acceptable, and I apologize for that. I hate you. I hate you. Oh God, I hate this. I hate being in a situation like this. I know, it's traumatizing that I'm gonna get some coffee, but here we go. So I'm back. Don't you know that 100% of people who drink coffee will die? Yeah. Like, eating food is just cancerous. It will 100% cause cancer. Yeah, or just cause death. Listen to the health gurus on the internet. How everything will kill you. Just don't do anything. He crouches down and holds the hot, brothy soup in front of you. I actually drank water when I was younger. Now I'm doomed. He holds a spoon to your mouth. Your body needs nutrients if it's gonna recover properly. His gaze lingers on you, steady and expectant. You accept the spoon just enough to draw the broth into your mouth. For a split second, everything remains still. You lean forward and spit it directly back at him. The liquid splashes across his cheek and black shirt. For the first time, Calvin goes completely still. His expression twists into something between disgust and disappointment. He sets the bowl down carefully, and his hand rises, wiping the broth from his face with controlled precision. That was necessary. His voice remains level, but there's an impatient edge now. Do you understand how unsanitary that is? You're introducing bacteria, contaminating me, the food, and the environment. He looks back at the bowl, then back at you. Completely counterproductive. Without another word, he stands. He takes the bowl with him, and as he leaves the room, the door closes behind him, and a moment later, you hear a lock settle back into place. From upstairs, a faint sound of running water reaches you. Cabinets opening, dishes being cleaned, footsteps. When he returns, he's wearing a black shirt, similar to the one you spat on. How many black shirts does one guy need? I'll try for food again in the morning. His tone is composed, but the patience from before has thinned to something more deliberate. Calvin settles back into the chair beside the bed, his posture relaxed. For a moment, he just watches you. It's really important to me that your basic needs are met. You shift slightly under his attention, suddenly more aware of your own body than you want to be. You weren't doing that before. You weren't ignoring your body and your needs. That kind of neglect adds up. That won't be an issue here. You'll have structure and proper care. He leans back in the chair, studying you as he speaks. Meals and rest when your body requires it. Monitoring it when something is off. Your stomach twists, not from hunger this time. It's a much more stable environment than what you had before. You don't know anything about my life. The words come out weaker than you intend. I know plenty. I know how often you skip meals. I know how late you stayed out working. I know how frequent you went into work already exhausted. At least I know all this. And I know that no one around you was doing anything to stop it. No one is different. No one was paying close enough attention. I like the way he says it. As if he's the exception. I don't have that limitation. His voice softens slightly. I notice changes. How your body reacts. How it heals. What it needs. Yeah, that's called life. Sometimes you can't take care of yourself properly because, you're poor. Gotta go to work, even if you don't like it. Something in the way he says it, like, that makes your skin prickle. Now they can actually do something about it, which means things can finally improve. For both of us. The words hang there. His expression shifts into something softer, almost concerned. He leans over you, his fingers grazing the metal that encases your wrist. His gaze lingers on the restraints for a moment longer, then to your face, then to your mouth. Are these tight enough? You nod, hoping you'll leave them alone. His hand slides away, trailing briefly along your arms before he strains, clearing his throat. Did you like it? Like what? Him touching your arm? The food. Oh, sure. He hums in approval. There's a flicker of hesitation before he reaches out. Thumb brushing lightly across your cheek. It's good for you. He exhales slowly, backing up and turning his head slightly as if trying to reset himself. Grateful for the distance. When he looks back, he's composed again. Come here. He interrupts, correcting himself. No, don't. He lets out a faint, breathy huff. Not quite a laugh. Can't, can you? Something about that seems to amuse him. At least a little. His hand comes up instead, fingers resting against your jaw. Lightly at your jaw, guiding your face towards him. He leans forward slowly. For a moment, it looks like he might kiss you. He pauses briefly, eyes scanning your face. Then he presses a kiss to your forehead. It feels practiced, like it's something he's decided is appropriate. He doesn't linger, he pulls back immediately. His hand drops to your face without hesitation. He takes another glance at your restraints. I don't feel there's any need for adjustment. He pulls back from the bed. He then steps towards the stairs. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. He pauses at the bottom step. Don't go anywhere. He lets out a quiet, almost amused breath at his own joke. Then he disappears upstairs. Time passes. It's hard to tell how long it takes Calvin to come back. Something subtle about him is different. Fuck. His movements are looser, his expression is calmer. Tension from before is gone. Whatever he needed, he took care of it. You should rest. His voice has returned to a familiar, measured, and composed version it was before. He steps back closer to the bed. Your body tenses instinctively as his hands move to the blanket, adjusting it around you. Pulls it higher, soothing across your chest and shoulders carefully. He pauses there for a moment, close enough that you can feel the warmth of him. I hope you'll sleep better tonight. His hand lingers near your shoulder for a second longer than necessary, and it withdraws. He steps back. He turns towards the door, pausing only briefly before opening it. I'll be upstairs. If you need anything, you can call for me. The offer feels strange, like an empty gesture. And he leaves. The door shuts behind him. Silence settles over the room. You stare up at the ceiling. Your body feels heavy, not from the exhaustion, but from everything. The way he looked at you, the way he touched you. His intentions confuse you. Eventually your thoughts begin to blur together. Exhaustion settles in, your body sinks further into the mattress. Despite everything, you fall asleep. A cold sensation cuts through the haze of sleep. Something presses against your chest. At the same time, there's a pressure in your throat. God. Your eyes snap open. Calvin is already there. One hand rests lightly against your neck. Fingers positioned above at your pulse. The other hand holds a stethoscope in place against your chest. You wake quickly. Like a shaky breath, your body tenses under him. It's getting faster. His thumb adjusts slightly against your throat, counting. The stethoscope remains cold where it rests against your chest. Then he pulls away. His hand lingers at your throat a second longer, like he's reluctant to let go. That too disappears. He then straightens his posture, like nothing about this is unusual. Sleep well. You were under for a while. I'm already done with work. Heart sinks. He was gone for the day. Missed your chance. You slept fine? Good. That's a good start. I so much want to make a Yandere movie. God damn it. And it's not like a thing of like Yandere and the love get together, just more of something happens to one of them. Just sad all the way. I don't know. He steps back. Now, how are you feeling? Angry? Fucking angry. What kind of question is that? I'm angry. I don't want to be in this basement. I don't want to be around you. I just want to get out of here. So let me go. He watches you without reacting. There it is. His tone is flat. You feel your jaw tighten. Agitation, opposition, and verbal escalation are all expected. He steps closer, not hurried. But do you think that reaction is productive? It isn't. I don't care what you think. I know. Cuts you off easily. That's part of the issue. His gaze doesn't leave you. The kind of response doesn't benefit you, doesn't change your situation, and doesn't make this process any easier. It just prolongs our discomfort. Reaches towards the nearby surface. You don't see what he's picking up at first, then you do. A syringe. No! Body tenses immediately. You're overstimulated. This will help. Don't touch me! His grip tightens tight. Wait, I'm sorry! Don't apologize. This isn't a punishment. Something about that feels wrong. Everything about this feels wrong. Sting is sharp and fast. Thoughts blur almost immediately. Try again when you're more cooperative. His voice feels farther away, like the room is slipping out from under you. Everything fades. Wake to the sound of footsteps making their way downstairs. Light flickers on. Calvin stands in the doorway watching. He's not wearing his usual workout uniform. You're awake. His voice is calm again. Whatever irritability broke through yesterday has already been put neatly back into place. He studies your face for a long moment. Not casually, but like he's arriving at something. Been paying very close attention to you, to your behavior, and to the way you've adapted to your new environment. I think I understand you better now. Calvin doesn't speak immediately. He just watches you. You don't look away this time. You can't. Or maybe you just won't. You've been difficult. Kidnap me. He nods like he's accepted that, yes. But I think you're forgetting a few details now. Who's the one keeping you alive right now? Who's the one keeping you from getting worse? Who's the one feeding you? Who's the one managing your condition and making sure you get healthy? He steps closer. Who's the one who removed you from everything that was hurting you? His voice tightens slightly. And who's the one who noticed you were suffering in the first place? Reaches for you only, and you react before thinking. Twist sharply against the restraints, just enough to lurch forward. Your forehead slams into his face. Hear a sharp crack of impact. Calvin recoils. Hand comes up to his nose immediately. He exhales sharply through his mouth, controlled but strained. When he pulls his hand away, there's a faint smear of blood. Silence. You stare at him, waiting for something explosive. Your heart pounds. He looks back at you. His expression is worse than anger. All right. His voice is lower now, still carefully controlled. That's enough. You're forced back down hard. His grip is no longer careful, it's firm and unforgiving. Do you see what I mean? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to stabilize you. And this is what you do. His thumb presses briefly against the bridge of his nose, testing it. He looks back at you. You injured me. He doesn't sound upset that he was hurt. He sounds upset that you were able to hurt him. You're not in a state where you can make rational decisions. You're insane! No. I'm the only one here acting rationally. Just let's go to reach for something. No, don't! I didn't want to do this. I really didn't. But you've made it very clear that you can't be trusted like this. The syringe glints briefly in the light. Please! Try to pull away, but you're weaker this time. I'm not punishing you. Even though I should. His hand steadies your arm. Once you stabilize, once you stop reacting like this, we can try again. Needle goes in. The burn spreads hot and heavy. I will never fucking give you any satisfaction. Body starts to slow almost immediately. Too fast. Vision blurs and your limbs stop responding. There. That's better. He watches you as the fight drains out of you. The exhaustions become routine after that. Drift in and out of consciousness. Each time you wake, it's harder to think, harder to move, harder to resist. Calvin views it as progress. He says that you're finally calming down. The last time something goes wrong, you know it immediately. Chest feels tight, too tight. Your vision collapses on itself. No. The first time he sounds genuinely alarmed. Stay with me. His hands are on you now, checking your pulse. You weren't supposed to react like this. Your body doesn't respond. Your lungs don't cooperate. Breathe. Come on. For once, he isn't in control. The last thing you feel is his hand pressed against your chest, trying to bring you back. It doesn't work. Cause of death, resistance. I feel like I won. Because that's honestly how I'd be in the situation. It's either I'm stuck here forever against my will and not being able to do anything, or I die. Should I do some more? Oh, wait, I forgot to. I think I'm gonna try to pick this back up. I'm gonna play another visual novel. I think. Right now. It says, God damn, I'm so stressed, anxious, angry from playing that. Thank goodness the aftercare was there. Alright. All that horrible stuff that was there. Like lights. Like coffee. I was gonna say, like, detective guy. My mom had sex with detective guy once. And then, like, 20 years later, she died. The doctors say it was, like, I don't know, something. Those walls scared me. Oh, God. You could have said something. I could have put an aftercare. Could have saved you from that. Just the evil. Evil. What? We need an aftercare for the aftercare, and then that aftercare, it scares us, so we need an aftercare for that. I didn't want to alarm you. I know the walls are a touchy subject. Yeah. Yeah. My cousin died from a wall. I'm sorry. I shouldn't think about that. Alright. This is Welcome to U Ridge. I forgot what this was about, but I know it's Yandere. I don't like the eye. Oh yeah, I want to make sure this is actually in frame. Oh wait, I can't even put it. Share the screen. There we go. This was the eye I was talking about. It's creepy. Don't like that. I don't like it. Life hasn't been going too well for you lately. It started with constant arguments with your parents, and somehow everything just kept piling up. Then you found out your boyfriend was cheating on you. That was the last straw. Stress followed you to work. You made mistakes you normally wouldn't do, lost focus, and eventually earned a sharp scolding from your boss. You don't want to keep drowning in the storm of emotions raging in your heart. In the end, you quit your job and decide to start over. Leaving your life in the city behind, you move to a place that's not too crowded. The rent has stopped when you arrived. In a new home, new life, and hopefully there's no new problem. You glance down at your ID card, the address, now nothing more than a reminder of what you left behind. Snow. Your pronouns, him. With a small sigh, you tuck it back into your wallet. And honestly, the decision to move here isn't well thought out. It's impulsive, fueled by disappointment and exhaustion more than logic. But right now, distance feels like a relief. Finally away from them, away from him, away from all of it. The scenery isn't bad. The air is fresh. So far, so good. You look at your phone. 4 missed calls from your ex-boyfriend. So annoying. Hover over your block button, then stop. Ugh. Block him. Block him. Block him! I should have done this earlier. Why would I not block them? They deserve it. They deserve it. What am I hesitating for? It feels much better now. I should unpack my stuff. I drag a box into the house, dropping it onto the wooden floor. If he loved you, he wouldn't cheat on you. If you don't want to be blind, he wouldn't have cheated on you. There's a faint scent of pine and dust in the air. The silence feels a bit eerie at first, but you find yourself welcoming it. This is nice. You start cleaning the room and unpacking your stuff. Moving from one place to another, arranging some of your things the way you like it. You were engrossed in cleaning and didn't realize the time passed by quickly. Huh? Noon already? Alright, me. Time to take a break. Cup of tea! That just makes me think of British people. The British people are traumatized. Where's my aftercare? Where's my aftercare? There's my aftercare. British people aren't real. British people aren't real. They're just what your parents tell you to make you become a good boy. That's all. That's all. They're not real. British people aren't real. They're not real. Oh, that's probably aftercare, right? I don't think that's aftercare. What is that? British people are like the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, and the Queen of England. They're not real. The Queen of England isn't real because she would be British. And she died. British people aren't real. British people are real. They're just a myth that your parents tell you when you're being a bad boy. I'm a good boy. They wouldn't come after me. The government. I've always said this. The government made people like Dan and Phil and like John Oliver to make British people seem good and actually great. But no, they're evil people. British people. They're evil people. They're monsters. They're monsters. We all know this. They're not people. They're monsters. They're monsters. They are horrible beasts. Well, they're not real, so good. That's what we know about the myths about them. Not real. Not real. They're not real. They're not real. They're not gonna hurt me. I'm a good boy, so they won't hurt me. Right? Right. Yeah, right. Feeling a bit down. You just trying to keep yourself happy. You pour a cup of tea for yourself. It makes you relax. This is great. When is the last time I can sit leisurely like this again? For a few minutes of silence. For a few minutes, the silence felt like bliss. You know you wouldn't be able to experience this back in your hometown. Guess I'll call it a day and rest. Clean up the cup and get ready to take a bath before going to sleep. The day comes to an end and there's still a few stuff need to be taken out before it can be done tomorrow. Okay. Why is this even? I don't know. A new day has arrived. Because you were busy cleaning and organizing your stuff, you didn't have the chance to explore the neighborhood and greet your neighbors. Of course, it wouldn't be good if your new neighbors saw you in a bad light, especially in a new environment. However, during your journey, you only saw a few elderly people relaxing on their porches. Well, chances are people your age here already have their own homes and are busy with work. And now you're the one struggling with money if you don't find a new job soon. You let out a sigh and get up to take a shower. After that, you can figure out what you want to do with your life. After a nice bath, you dress neatly and get ready to head out. The houses in this area are spaced far apart, and the atmosphere is quiet. Decide to explore the new area. Maybe you'll run into someone along the way. The locations you know so far are only the road leading to the city. You glance ahead, wondering where you should go. Uh, I don't. What? 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 Should we do the white question marks or should we do the green question marks? What should we do? Green because grass. Okay. I want to say hi to the worms. Yeah. You choose to walk around. Maybe you'll find something interesting around here. The air feels nice, especially on a morning like this. You think you could enjoy living here for a long time. As you follow the road, you recall an old owner mentioning a park somewhere nearby. After walking a little farther, you notice another path, branching off to the side. You hesitate, taking too many turns in a rural area like this, especially with a dense forest, could easily get you lost. You decide to stay on the main road, continuing straight ahead. Oh, gas station. Convenience store. Whatever. After nearly 30 minutes, you arrive at a convenience store. Oh, perfect. Now I won't have to keep running back to the city just for groceries. But it's 30 minutes? Well, I guess walk. Maybe, yeah, seems... Seems... It'd be like, what do you think? 2 miles? Something like that? Not too far, but still not a favorable walk. So I'm guessing we have a car? I don't know. Oh, perfect. Now I won't have to keep running back to the city just for groceries. You step inside the store. Where's our hot men? I want to see some hot men. All right. The store is cozy and neatly arranged. Shelves line the walls. stocked with snacks, instant noodles, canned goods, and basic household items. A fridge hums softly in the corner, filled with cold drinks and ready-to-eat meals. You spot a store clerk near the back, moving quickly between aisles, arms full of box goods. Footsteps draw his eyes as you head towards the aisle. Welcome. It says trail off mid-sentence. He blinks, puzzled, seemingly surprised or confused by your presence. Welcome. I? Sorry, that was weird. That was weird. It's like they knew us. Nah, that'd be crazy. We've never seen them in our life. He resumes his work briefly before walking behind the cashier counter. His reaction was a little strange, but you brush it off quickly. Yeah, it's a really weird reaction, but it's not like they know us. It's not like they know us. That'd be weird. That'd be weird. How would they know us? We've never been in this town before. Ow, 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 ow. I had this bit I did, I think you were not around for it, where I just played with stuffed animals and make them kill each other. Something's wrong with me. Alright. Just make them kill each other with scissors and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I think you were not around for this, but sounds like the Avis stream. But yeah, there was like a pink bird. I forgot her name, but basically she was a smoker. You know, like, listen, there's a red string, connecting you to some person in a church. You gotta go to them. You know, was it called something starting with a K. Basically 5 Yanderes or something like that. She's like, I just made her like, she's not even like a smoker, but it just made her a smoker. I was like, do you got a cigarette? You know, do you got a cigarette? You got a lighter? I need a lighter. Ask him for a lighter. Does he have a lighter? Can you, the one you're, you know, connected to, the red string thing, can you ask them if they have a lighter? Ah, it's not even lighted. Anyway, I'm just reminiscing on my previous streams. How much I missed the bits I did. I forget what it was. Caps something. Starts with a K. Oh. His reaction was a little strange, but you brush it off quickly. Oh yes, I would love a smoker. I just love the idea of a pink bird having like a very deep voice and being a smoker, you know. It's just the common trope of like a girl having a deep voice, being a smoker. I was like, I'm gonna make this one goddamn bird that. Anyway, grab a bottled drink and a packaged sandwich from the shelf near the fridge. You also take a few other things that you might need, then make your way to the cashier. Okay. Alright, hey. Store clerk begins scanning your groceries. The atmosphere feels awkward. He doesn't seem perfectly friendly, and there's a tension in the air you can't quite place. Catch a glimpse of the name tag on his outfit, and it reads Ethan. Yeah, I saw a video of Ethan Nestor smoking a cigarette. Does he smoke? Or was that just for a bit? Because he was just showing the inside of his trunk. I have no idea. Why am I talking about this? I don't know. His hand pauses for a moment. He gives quick glances at you. Your face isn't familiar. Are you new around here? He glances back at him. He looks at you with an uncomfortable expression and makes unease and caution. Sorry, it's just that we don't get many customers here. The few who do come here are locals, and I tend to recognize most of them. You feel his eyes on you, sharp and searching. It's subtle, but enough to make you uncomfortable. Yeah, I just moved here. I'm Snow. I see. He gives you a short reply and begins bagging your items without a further comment. Yeah, this is just uncomfortable. Why is there two? Sorry, that actually scared me. Why is there two now? Was there a first one? So there's no way the fucking ex-boyfriend is there. Is a fucking Yandere. Is a fucking character in this. A love interest. I'm not gonna fucking be in a relationship with a goddamn cheater. Anyway. Quietly pay the amount shown on the screen. Just as about to leave, he suddenly calls out to you. Hey, I'm sorry if this sounds rude, but I really think you should leave this place as soon as you can. I don't fucking like that. You freeze, confused by his words. A flicker of irritation rises in your chest. After spending most of your savings and time preparing to move, now a random convenience store clerk is telling you to leave? Why? Is there something I should know about this place? He seems to hesitate to talk about it. Well, how do I put this? This place isn't normal because... I actually thought you were talking about something that's actually to be concerned. No, monsters! And this place is cursed! Fuck you. Alright, well. Oh no, monsters! This place is cursed. Fuck you. I'd literally be that way. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not moving back. Doing this to get away from my fucking family and my ex-boyfriend who cheated on me. So of course I'm gonna leave. And come here. I don't care about monsters or if this place is cursed. Fuck you. Anyway. You stare at him in disbelief. For a moment you think he's joking. But his expression stays painfully serious. Huh? Are you for real right now? You expect me to believe that nonsense? Just go with it. Your voice rises, sharp with disbelief. The ridiculousness of it all gets under your skin. I know that sounds insane, but if you don't care if you believe me or not, just please leave before it's too late. He doesn't flinch, just stands there, his eyes locked on yours. You can tell if it's fear or regret behind them. You don't bother replying. The conversation has already drained what little patience you had. With a sharp exhale, you walk out the door. I'm not fucking talking to you. Fucking... That guy in the store, what is his problem? Yeah. Curse monsters? You shake your head. Maybe he thought it was funny. Maybe he was serious. Either way, it got under your skin. Fucking prick. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. I'm like, really? Really, I moved here to get away from my family and my ex-boyfriend who cheated on me. And you're saying I should move because monsters. This place is cursed. I spent most of my fucking savings to get to this place. And you want me to leave because of stupid myth. Fuck you. Get home while the sun is still out. Kick off your shoes. Set the groceries on the counter. Try not to think too hard about what he said. Some of his words keep bothering your mind. Clock keeps ticking. You make tea. Scroll through your phone to do whatever you can to fill your free time. It's almost 6 p.m. when you look at the time. Well, look at me being productive. Set your phone aside, plug it in to charge, and head to the bathroom for a shower. Let the warm water run over you. The heat soothes your nerves, but the odd feeling lingers somewhere in your chest, like a weight that won't quite lift. By the time you finish, you feel a little calmer, a little clearer. That was refreshing. You heard a knock. Sun is already starting to set. Who would come at this hour? Quickly get dressed and head to the front door. Take a quick peek at the window before opening the door. A familiar figure stands there. Huh? It's Ethan, the convenience store clerk from earlier. How did you know where I live? What do you want? We're both suspicious and annoyed by his sudden appearance. It's a small neighborhood. It's not that hard to find out things from around here. He looks uncomfortable, even though you're the one who should feel that way because of him. Really hoping you can leave this place tonight. Otherwise, it will be too late. What is it with this guy? Why is he so pushy? Is it about the Carson monsters again? That's ridiculous. Just thinking about it makes you feel more stupid. Are you out of your mind? I just moved in. And who are you to show up and tell me to leave like it's nothing? You think moving here didn't cost me anything? You yell at him, your emotions spilling over. It's hard to find peace. I know, but I can't just walk away and do nothing. He's panicking and anxious. Look, about the money. I know a cheap place back in the city. You can cover your rent for a few months and help with the moving costs. Stunned by his offer. Is he really serious about this ridiculous curse and monster stuff? You don't really believe it. You don't want to. But he is so persistent. It makes your heart waver. It would definitely cost you. You just bought this house. Sure, you could sell it, but who knows how long that would take. Should I take his offer? No! No! I'm like, listen, crazy man. I'm staying here. No, I'm not doing that. Look, I get you're trying to help or whatever, but I'm not going anywhere. Your voice comes out firmer than you expected. You don't understand if you stay. Enough! Please leave. I had a long day and I'm really not in the mood for this. He stops you just as you're to close the door. What the? Wait, please. At least take this. What? What the fuck is that? And this is talisman. It protects you from monsters. But come out at night. Are you for real now? What makes you think? Please! Please, just take it, okay? Stick it on your front door. It won't hurt to try. I'd be seriously pissed. I am pissed. I am upset that this asshole is coming to my front door and telling me to move because of a stupid myth that they believe in. You can tell he's not going to give up. It's hard to say no when he looks this serious. Fine. He smiles faintly, then quickly looks away. I'll leave now. Watch as he leaves, then you go back inside. You shut the door. Stand there for a moment, hand still on the door handle. Day. Shake your head and make your way back to your room. Hours pass in a lazy blur. Scrolling star in the ceiling, letting your mind drift as the sunlight slowly fades. Eventually night settles in. You sit up, ready to sleep, when your gaze falls on the few paper talismans on the nightstands. Right, these things. Reach for one of the talisman papers. Am I really doing this? You sigh quietly. The thought about things that Ethan mentioned sticks in your mind more than you like to admit. Well, it can't hurt to try, I guess. It's fucking matter. Press the talismans on your front door, securing it with a piece of double-sided tape. Smooth it down with your palm, making sure it sticks. There, done. Head straight back to your room. Stifle a small yawn. It's late, you're ready to call it a day. Return to your room, the faint sound of the night breeze slipping through your window. Body relaxes, but your mind drifts back to the whole curse thing. You return to your side. Soon your eyes grow heavy. Tomorrow's another day. That quiet thought, close your eyes and drift off to sleep. The third day. You'll make everything perfect. I'll see you soon, my dear. What? What? Are the monsters yonder? Anyway. I do like myself some Yandere monsters. Anyway. Another morning arrives. Soft sunlight filters through the curtains of your room. You stretch your arms, feeling well rested after a good night's sleep. And I hope they look monsterish. Because I don't like the pussy monster bullshit. You know, like a vampire. Or something like that. Where they still look very human. I'm like, I want them to look very monsterish, you know. You shut your arms, feeling well rested after a good night's sleep. You get ready to take a shower while thinking about what to do today. After cleaning up and getting dressed, you prepare to head out. Wait, where's our talisman? Where's our talisman? You plan to go to the city today to look for a job. The day before you moved into the village, you stopped by a small cafe in the city. There was a hiring sign taped to the door. Part-time staff needed. Maybe should I try asking there? It might be a good place to start fresh. Sit at the bus stop, scrolling through your phone while waiting for the bus to arrive. Glance at the old lady sitting nearby. An old lady smiles at you and you smile back. Good morning, dear. Good morning, ma'am. Are you headed to work? Yeah. Your smile turns a little awkward. You don't actually have a job yet, but you're just nodding at me. Oh, hope your day goes smoothly, miss. Thank you. The silence returns and neither of you says anything else. Thankfully, the bus you've been waiting for arrives shortly after. Seems the old lady isn't getting on with you. About to step onto the bus when she suddenly says something. Be sure to return before sunset. If you can, spend the night in the city. Not quite sure why she said that, but it's some kind of local custom. Alright. You just smile politely, nod, and step onto the bus. Alright. During the ride, the old lady's words kept echoing in your mind. Thinking back, the convenience store guy also mentioned something about monsters roaming around at night. Maybe what she said is related to what Ethan told you? Honestly, it makes you a bit uneasy. So I'm also kind of curious. You watch the unscenery blur past you as you wait for the bus to reach the city. I can ask someone about it later. Continue staring out the window as the bus moves along the road. Letting the noise of the engine drown out your thoughts. The city slowly comes into view. Tall buildings, busy streets, and that familiar mix of chatter and traffic. Oh god, we have to go into the city to get a job. Not at the police. Oh no. Sorry. Step off the bus and take a moment to stretch. Pull your phone and check the map. The cafe you visited before moving should be a few blocks away. After a short walk, you finally see the cafe. You take a deep breath and step inside. The place looks pretty cozy. A few customers sit around, quietly minding their own business. A woman near the counter notices you and smiles. Hi there, can I help you? Hi, I saw the hiring sign a few days ago. I was wondering if you're still accepting applications. Oh, you're in luck. One of our part-time timers quit suddenly yesterday. Personal reasons. We're short on hands, especially during lunch and evening rush. I see. She explains that they're currently looking for a part-time staff, and then ask basic questions, like things like your availability, where you live, whether you worked in a place like this before. Nothing too complicated. We're open from 8 in the morning till 10 at night. You okay with working morning to noon shifts? You pause for a second. Working during the day sounds safer. With your budget already high, you can't really afford to be picky. Yeah, morning shifts would be perfect. That's great to hear. Alright then. How about you start tomorrow morning? That works for me. Perfect, just come a little before 8. I'll let the others know. Okay? She jolts down something and hands you a piece of paper with the cafe's details. Take it and slip it into your pocket. Some time to spare, you decide not to head back just yet. You walk along the street at an easy pace, letting yourself take in the city. Small shops line the road, a bookstore, a flower stall, places you've never been to but might come back to. Compared to your old city, this place feels a bit calmer. Still busy, but not suffocating. It feels nice having nowhere urgent to be. After wandering around for a bit, you check the time and decide it's best to head back before it gets too late. Sun is already up, but it's nowhere near noon yet. The job's settled and no rush to be anywhere. You hesitate. Why can't I speak today? Heading straight home feels a little too early. Most of the village feels somewhat familiar now, but there's still some place you haven't explored. Where should I go? I guess explore that because we haven't. Is that a voice? Hear a voice? Oh my god, the audio is too loud. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Fixed. Alright. Decide to take the same road as before. No voices. Think you're imagining things? I swear to God, I heard a voice. Was it the music? Am I imagining things? I have to go back and like VODs, like when I'm done with this, just to check if I heard a voice. Maybe it was out there, and I just thought I heard it. I have no idea. Yeah, the lack of aftercare, that's probably it. Do I have some images? Hold on. I have this, which is just memes. So I guess this can be our aftercare. Get back. Thank you. Unless, you know, your grandpa died because of moist critical or germa. Then I guess not. Paste. There you go. the fuck was that? Wait, why does it say just be patient? Why does it say just be patient? Alright. My audio is crackling. Anyway. Welcome. Okay, sorry, yeah, well, yeah, that's right, yeah. No, I even spelled that wrong. There you go. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes, that's right. Sorry. That was my mistake. All right. Yeah, it's just spelled wrong. Ah, God. Not fucking. Alright. Let me actually spell it right. It's just, we're so traumatized today. What the fuck is that? Why are they all naked? Why are these two naked? Why is this one clothed? Decided to take the same road as before. But this time, going straight ahead, you turn into a small side path you ignored. You walk slowly, unsure to where it leads, but curious enough to keep going. Really? I have no idea. Because I hope to God it's not the ex-boyfriend that cheated on us. That's what I'm worried about. The surroundings go quieter the farther you go. You eventually arrive at a place that looks like a forest park. Tall trees surround the area, their leaves rustling softly in the wind. You look around, taking in the unfamiliar scenery. That's when you notice someone sitting alone on a bench. Okay. He seems focused on the phone, unaware of your presence. You hesitate for a second on whether to leave or stay. You hesitate for... oh, fuck. He shifts his gaze when he notices you. Oh, hello. I don't think I've seen you around here before. You feel a little awkward and you turn the greeting. Yes, I just moved into the old house nearby. Oh, I see. It feels a little sad to see the previous owner leave. But again, people come and go. That's just how life is, right? Welcome to the village. This place is pretty quiet. But it's nice once you get used to it. My name is Cedric. Cedric, why is that name? Diary of the Grumpy Kid? Is that why that name sounds familiar? Cedric? I think so. I come here pretty often. It's a nice place to clear your head. I'm Snow. Nice to meet you, Cedric. It's nice to meet you too, Snow. You picked a quiet place to move to. Then I'd say you made a pretty good choice. Moving here isn't something you thought through. It felt rushed and impulsive, but it wasn't entirely wrong. Being here actually makes you feel more at ease. Except for the delusional guy. Not exactly at ease with him. They think monsters exist. They think monsters exist. They think monsters exist. How stupid are they? Oh, they're so dumb. Oh, they're so stupid. They're so stupid. Ethan is so stupid. Ethan Nestor. That's the only Ethan I can think of, is just Ethan Nestor. Being here actually makes you feel more at ease. Yeah, I think it did. So I have the chance to look around yet? You shake your head a little. You've only been here for a few days. Much of that time went to unpacking and trying to settle in. What is this? Huh? What is this? Huh? What is this? Let me turn down my audio. It could still be us from another life. I have no idea. The path finally flattens, and you slow your steps. Right in front of you is a small stone altar. Behind it stands a statue with its hands pressed together. Its face completely eroded. Scenery around it is lovely, but the statue creeps you out a little. What happened to its face? It's actually been like that since the first time I saw it. Though I did hear something a little strange. Some of the old residents have hired people to restore the statue's face a few times. Glances at the statue, but somehow I end up looking like this again overnight. Brief silence settles between you. That's quite a story. Yeah. Take your time looking around while Cedric waits nearby, his gaze drifting as if lost in thought. Stare at the statue. take a closer look at the statue. It's just an old statue, his face eroded beyond recognition. The longer you stare at it, the more uneasy you start to feel. Alright, maybe you shouldn't keep staring at it. Stare! What the fuck happened? That's a face? Must have seen it wrong. Alright, can you tell me more about this place? I don't really know much myself. I don't like this. Why is the music not going back to normal? Did I fuck everything up? Take a look. Soon, a sudden wave of dizziness hits you. You stumble back, collapsing onto the grass. Ugh. Snow, are you alright? Cedric rushes to your side. He crouches beside you, one hand resting lightly on your shoulder. I feel dizzy all of a sudden. Easy, don't try to stand yet. He shifts a little closer, helping you sit. He watches you for a moment. Can you try to stand now? He offers you a hand. You wobble a bit, but manage to stay on your feet with his help. The dizziness is still there, yet not as bad. Maybe we should call it a day. Thought about it for a moment. Alright, I don't know. I feel like... Okay, I'm gonna save here, then go back and talk about it. Because I do want to know more about this. Can you tell me more about this place? While the creepy music in the background is going. I really don't know much myself. From what I know, it's a statue of a goddess that the locals worship. The elders would sometimes bring offerings here. Say those who gain the goddess's favor are blessed with wealth and longevity. I see. Stare at the statue again. Okay. Go to the antique shop. I'm okay, I can keep going. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, so I really wanted to take a look at the shop. Cedric would look unsure. Alright, if you say so, let's rest a little bit more before we go. You nodded. After a short rest, slowly get back on your feet. You make your way down carefully, watching your steps as you go. After a few minutes, you both arrived in front of the shop. Here we are. Cedric walks towards the door and stops in front of it. Oh, it looks like it's closed today. There's a sign on the door that says it'll be back tomorrow. Really, that's a shame. I was kind of curious. You can come back tomorrow. He usually opens from 9 in the morning until sunset. I'll check it on it some other time. Let's go to the village now. Alright, let's go. After walking for a few minutes, you finally reach your destination. For some reason, seeing more houses around makes you feel a bit more at ease. The village is quiet. Many of the houses are closed, though a few elderly residents are relaxing outside their homes. Can't speak. As you're about to head further into the village, you suddenly feel someone grab your arm. Huh? You are here, finally here. They'll be very pleased. What? 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 A chill runs down your spine. The old man keeps staring at you with a strange, unsettling smile. They will take you. They have been waiting. They have been waiting. I forgot my old man voice. The old man tightens his grip on your arm. They will take you. They take you. Do you hear? They will. Cedric steps in front of you, and the old man quickly lets go and backs away. What are you doing? Move aside. Mr. Owen, good afternoon. Do you remember me? It's Cedric. Cedric, oh. The young man who often helps the villagers. And the one behind you. He just moved here a few days ago. I'm showing him around the area.
Yeah, so I could guide you as well.
Just as Mr. Owen is about to reach you again, Cedric lifts his hand slightly, shielding you as he prevents Mr. Owen from reaching you again. Sir, it's getting close to evening. Your wife might be worried if you're not home yet. I heard she hasn't been feeling well lately.
My wife? My wife? Oh, my wife. She'll be worried. I should have some suit.
Fuck? The fuck? I don't like that.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Am I a sacrifice? I am a sack of rice. That's why they're pleased to see me. It can feed the whole village. I can feed the whole village. I'm a sack of rice. Anyway. Mr. Owen turns and slowly walks away, quietly mumbling to himself. His eyes seem unfocused, almost dazed. The encounter leaves you shaken. The way he looked at you sends a chill down your spine. Please forgive him. He's not usually like that. Not usually like that, huh? Cedric glances at you as if checking whether you're alright. Shall we keep going? God. He gives you a small, reassuring smile before turning to lead the way. You continue walking through the village together. The village is modest but well kept. Quiet row of small houses stretch along the winding road. For a while, neither of you speaks. Only the soft crunch of footsteps fills the air. About Mr. Owen earlier. He used to be the village head. Glances at him in mild surprise. He pauses briefly as if choosing his words with care. About 2 years ago, he disappeared. No one knew where he went. He was simply gone for nearly a month. When he came back, he wasn't quite the same. A trace of discomfort crosses Cedric's face, quickly softened by quiet sympathy. Can't help but wonder what happened to him out there. You continue along the village path together, passing more tidy homes and quiet yards. Now and then, Cedric points out a small place of interest, guiding you with easy familiarity. I think that's about everything I can show you here. Suppose we are done for today. How was it? It was a nice walk. You can't find these kinds of scenery in the city after all. Thanks for showing me around. I'll head home now. You're welcome. See you around. You're finally home after a long day. When you close the door, you feel something odd, like something's missing. Wait, where did the talismans go? Don't remember taking it off. Pretty sure you stuck it on properly. Shouldn't have fallen off that easily. That's weird. You stare at the door for a moment, then shake your head. Maybe it just fell somewhere? Head back to your room. Sit on your bed, reaching for your phone. Your mind drifts back to the missing talisman. Okay, so it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a consistency mistake. It was gone. I would notice that immediately at the start of the day. I'm like, where the fuck did the talisman go? You let a small breath. I'll just put it back later tonight. Later that night, you make sure to go to your door and stick the talisman before going back to sleep. You wake up early the next morning. Take a quick shower and get yourself ready for work. Oh, we don't know if it's still there. Is it still there? I sat at the bus stop, scrolling through your phone while waiting for the bus to arrive. A few minutes later, the bus arrives. Alright, the city is just as busy as yesterday. Quicken your pace towards your new workplace. The smell of fresh bread fills the air. Oh, you're here, great! Myself. Quick, I need you to clean the tables and help out in the kitchen. Okay, oh. It's gonna get very busy soon. You know I didn't get to work. It's already afternoon by the time your shift ends. You're not used to mornings this much back at your office job. Just want to make sure. You're not used to moving this much back at your office job. It's tiring, but not in a bad way. You head towards the bus stop, ready to go home. You slow down as your house comes into view. Should I check somewhere else before heading back? Okay. Go visit the antique shop you saw yesterday. You walk the familiar route, passing through the forest park. You finally arrive in front of the store. You take a look at the building for a moment before entering. The bell above jingles as you step inside. The shop is dim and messy. It smells like old paper. The shelves are full of old books, some leaning like no one has touched them for a long time. A man in a long black coat and shades greet you. A smile forms on his lips. Hello. Wow, this is a surprise. Don't see new faces around here very often. He tilts his head slightly, studying you. Looking for something handsome? Or just wandering in? Oh, I'm just wandering in. I moved here recently and saw the shop while walking around. Got curious. Is that so? Well, it's nice to meet you, darling. I'm the owner of this shop. You can call me Hyde. Feel free to look around. Alright. Fucking hitting on me. Alright, look around. There are some old decorations. Glassware and ceramics for sale. But mostly just piles of books everywhere. It mostly feels like a messy library than a shop. Duck the Hide. Anything catch your eye? Not really. Still got a few minutes before I close. Take your time. Not gonna. There's a wide collection of books, all kinds stacked together. It's about a few children's books among them. You pick one up from the shelf. Glad something caught your eye, but if you're thinking of reading, maybe do that some other time. I'll be closing soon. Glance back at him. He's behind the counter, idly fidgeting with his phone, letting out a lazy yawn. He quietly put the book back. Talk to Hyde. Pretty sure someone already handed you at least a couple of paper talismans, yeah? I saw someone here, just letting you know just in case. Are those talismans really necessary? Yeah, if you don't want to be bothered by something. You mean someone? Something. Is everyone in this town crazy? I don't think I want to be here anymore. Well, I have to stay here. But anyway. Smile casually. That same casual smile lingers on his face. Huh? Yes. Why are you wearing sunglasses indoors? Why not? Fair. I look good in them. Uh-huh. I can. Did that fucking eye move? I swear to God, I saw that eye move. Am I hallucinating? I feel like I'm. I swear to God, I saw that eye move right. Like, do that. I am. I'm fucking hallucinating. Okay. Talk to hide. If you're done here, I'm gonna close the shop. Oh, God. I need aftercare. I need aftercare. Oh, I need aftercare. Oh my God. Maybe next time I stream, I have aftercare. An actual aftercare thing. Like, I set up a scene called aftercare. I know how to. It's like, it changes pictures, so I can do that. I can do that. I'll just like take a bunch of pictures of my animals, my pets, for aftercare. That will happen. All right. Tuck to hide. Okay. Nothing else catches your eye for now. All right. Guess we'll go home. There's nothing else that piques your interest anymore. Done looking around? Yeah. Okay, see you around. Hyde opens the door for you. You step out of the shop, heading home. Hours pass quickly when you're at home. You just lay in bed after getting back. You earn the rest after that physical work. But your mind keeps drifting about back to all that talk about curses and monsters when it's not occupied. Put your phone on the nightstand, turn off the light, and go back to sleep. You wake up again. You check your phone. With half-asleep eyes, it's around midnight. About to go back to sleep. A knock comes from your window. Breath hitches. Your bedroom is on the second floor. You stay still. The knocking stops. Something starts scratching at your window. Fuck. Ignore. You stay still. Cover your ears trying to ignore it. Sound eventually stops. Let out a relief sigh. It's just some kind of animal. I don't know. What fucking animal does that? Try to reassure yourself and go back to sleep. Fuck was that? What? What? Take a look. Take a deep breath. Grab the curtain, ready to pull it open. His hand scratching at the window. Oh! 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 Don't like that! Nope. Fuck that. Nope. Nope. Fuck that. Nope. I don't like that. Nope. Fuck that. Nope. I'm moving out. No, I'm gonna go back to my ex-boyfriend who cheated on me. I'm gonna go back to my toxic family and, you know, just live a miserable life. So that way I don't have monsters. Fuck all this. Fuck this. Fuck that. I'm done. Oh, that is creepy. That is creepy. Oh God, I hate that face. That face is creepy. Oh God. You quickly get away from the window. What the fuck is that? Your hands clenched tightly. Try to calm yourself. Whatever it is. It sounds like it's trying to get inside. Fuck, what are you? Go downstairs. Decide to go downstairs. Step off your bed. Your foot hits a piece of paper. Paper talisman. Pick it up and take it with you. Once you reach downstairs, you try to turn on the light, but it doesn't work. Electricity is completely out. Groaning annoyance. Live in peace! Right after you grumble, you hear a knock at the front door. You frown and slowly walk towards it. Try to peek outside, but you can't see much. It's too dark. Snow, open the door, please. You recognize that voice. It's... I don't fucking know. Ethan? Ethan? Did you warn me not to go out? Why are you here? Did I? Well, it's not exactly safe out here. Especially near the forest. But that doesn't mean you can't. I can come talk to you, but first, can you let me in? It's freezing out here. Why can't it wait till tomorrow? Really urgent. Don't open the door. No! I'm not fucking opening the door! That's not fucking Ethan! That's not Ethan! I don't know why I said Ethan. I know that's probably the romantic thing. I don't know. Keep the door shut. It's too suspicious. No, I don't think I can. We're not that close. Oh. Then what about me? Can you open the door for me, sweetheart? It's your mother's voice. But you know there's no way she could be here. What the hell? Didn't even tell her when you left the city. Snow, open the door, honey. That's your father's voice. It was sickening. What the fuck is out there? Just leave me alone. Sorry if it made you angry, my love. But I really want to see you. I want to hold you. I want to keep you to myself. And it stops for a moment. You think whatever's outside is gone until it starts speaking again. It'll make everything perfect. And I can make you happy. I love you. So you really need to get rid of that nuisance. I'll help you, my dear. Huh? You replace the burning talisman with a new one. It's a good thing you bring it with you. Your hand is a bit shaky. Oh. My love. Why did you have to make it harder for both of us? I'm trying to keep you safe. Yeah, listen, I wanted to value you. So please. Get yourself a weapon. You run towards the kitchen to get yourself a knife, but then you hear the sound of a door being opened. Fuck! 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 I was ready for a jump scare. I'm always ready for a jump scare. That's the thing. Call for help. Who would you call? The police? Emergency situations, where's your... There's something outside my door. It's... Wait, house, trying to get in. I don't know what to do. What is... Alright, stay calm. Okay, give me your address. Yeah, it's... The line suddenly fills with static. Hello, can you hear me? Something cuts in. No. It's no use, they can't help you. Open the door, my love. Before it's too late. Your chest tightens, you quickly end the call. Parents? It rings. And rings. No one picks up. Fuck! What do I do? I can't get a weapon? What do I do? What do I do? I can't do anything. I lose, regardless. And call doesn't go through. They are here. What? What do I do? I can't save myself? I don't know what to do. Am I fucked? Constantly? What? What do I do? I don't know. Maybe I call the police certain times and then I call my parents? Hmm. Let me look at this. Let me look at this. I don't know. I don't know what you do. Do you just let this specific monster come in? Is that why? I don't know. I'm so confused because everything I did there didn't end up with anything. Load. Maybe I did it wrong? Go back to sleep. You lie back down. I will pass. Yeah. It's you, Cedric. Cedric, why are you here at this hour? There's something I need to tell you. Before that, could you please let me in? Why not? Why not tomorrow? It's urgent. I need to tell you in person. Don't open the door. No, I don't think I can. We're not that close. Oh. I'm not gonna use a talisman, I guess. Finally. Let's go. Oh, God! No! No! No, I don't wanna... Ah! I don't wanna take the hand! Oh, I don't wanna take the hand. You don't even know what's happening. Wave of dizziness hits you. A cold hand grips your wrist. Firm but not painful. It pulls you along the path. Can't see clearly who's holding you. Resist. Don't be scared, my love. Just hang on a little longer. I'll make you feel better. Resist. You will slip if you struggle like that. Whoever or whatever it is holds you close like a bridal carry. Just a little bit more. We'll live happily ever. Creature stops. It gently lays you down on the grass. Do not get in our way! Consciousness slowly fades. Hear 2 more gunshots before a deafening ringing fills your ears. Ah, end of demo. I wonder who saved us. Or is trying to save us. I don't know if they successfully did. Anyway. I think I should stop stream right now. Because I don't have any more visual novels. So I will stop stream. I'll get the aftercare. The aftercare scene. And then, yeah, I'll be back. Alright, see you.